Yes, thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, we are bringing the very latest news around the world of sports. Good news for Blackstars defender Tariq Lamptey. As we bring you all the very details in this video on this channel, and then also we'll look at the Nations League that happened yesterday. All right, yeah, we'll look at it slightly. Cristiano Ronaldo winning another trophy, adding it to his cabinet. 3 trophies for Portugal, 2 Nations League trophies, 1 Euros in 2016. And then also we look at some words coming from Jordan Ayew, some words coming from Blackstars player Christopher Bonsu, and then Blackstars new player Caleb Gironchi. What is the big news on Caleb Gironchi? I think it's a very important news that we have to dissect and bring it to you in this video on this channel. So we are going to look at all of those things in this video and a lot more of that. Do want to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section. This is another new week, in fact a fantastic week ahead of all of us. We dedicate a week into God's hands and we say the word, let the will of God be done in our lives. Yeah. All right, let's move on and talk to you about Jordan Ayew is speaking, and it looks like right now every Blackstars player has their minds on the World Cup qualification. Yes, even though there will be AFCON in December, but everybody is thinking about 2026 FIFA World Cup. And Blackstars captain Jordan Ayew has said that he's very confident that the Blackstars of Ghana is in a pole position to get the World Cup ticket, and we are going to get that in our next 2 games, according to the Blackstars capito Jordan Ayew. It's good. Sometimes things will not go as expected. We all wanted to be at the AFCON. Right now, there's been an agreement between Ghana and Morocco, where in terms of visa, so there is visa waiver. Now, if you are traveling to Morocco, you don't need a visa. You just need to go to an online destination and then get your confirmation that you are coming there and all of that. And so we needed the AFCON for this thing, okay? For this waiver, no, the AFCON would have been nice so that when we are going to Morocco, we don't need what? Any visa. But if there is no AFCON, you have to look at another bigger picture. You have to look at another competition. And that competition is the World Cup. I'm sure for a lot of Ghanaians, if they were asked to choose between World Cup and AFCON, a lot of them would have chosen the World Cup, to play in the World Cup and not the AFCON. So let's just continue to support the Blackstars and continue to push them and hope that we will get a World Cup ticket and then things will go well. In fact, Blackstars capito Christopher Bonsu, in fact, Blackstars winger is not captain yet. He's just a new boy at the Blackstars camp. Christopher Bonsu has also said something similar like that, saying that all the Blackstars players have their minds and eyes on the big ball, which is World Cup qualification right now, and they are very confident that they are going to get a qualification for the good people of Ghana, because Ghanaians deserve that. That is also coming from Blackstars winger Christopher Bonsu, who made his debut for the Blackstars when we played the friendly games versus Nigeria and versus Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, fantastic player. He had 2 very good games for the Blackstars of Ghana, especially the first game versus Nigeria. We want to qualify for the World Cup to appease Ghanaians after missing out on the AFCON 2025. And I'm saying that that is the best appeasement you can give to the Ghanaian people. Is that not it? That you qualify for the World Cup over there. Yes. All right, so now let's move on and talk to you about good news for Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey, Blackstars player. Today we've seen that he has extended his contract with Brighton and HOVE Albion. Just some few days ago, I was giving you transfer updates on him, and I was telling you that his contract ends with Brighton and Hove Albion this season. In fact, by the end of June 30th, his contract would have run out, or he would have not been a player for Brighton and Hove Albion. And there were a lot of transfer links. He was being offered to Galatasaray and the rest. But I also made it clear that there is obviously the option of him to extend with Brighton and Hove Albion, because he's the player of Brighton. And until Brighton says that we are not ready to extend with you, he is obviously eligible to extend. And that is exactly what has happened this morning. We've seen that Brighton and Hove Albion has announced that they've extended the contract of Tariq Lamptey for 12 months. So in the next 12 months, he's still going to be playing for Brighton and Hove Albion. So that is essentially a 1-year contract extension for Tariq. That is very, very... I don't know how Tariq feels about that, but it doesn't look like you are part of the plans of Brighton and Hove Albion. And Tariq Lamptey is young. He's not... I don't know. I'm not sure he's 27. He's very young. So I would... maybe 1+1 was good. 1 year per 1 year contract extension. At least 1 year plus another 1 year optional. But so it means that at the end of next season, you are also another free agent. And in fact, by January 2026, Tariq Lamptey can start talking to other clubs, because he would have 6 months left in his contract. I really think that he should have demanded for more. If he wasn't going to get more, maybe he should have left Brighton and Hove Albion. That is my opinion. Yes, sometimes when they watch us and we are talking like this, they laugh, because they know that we don't know a lot of things. And that is it. We also don't know a lot of things. We are speaking because we don't know a lot of things. If we knew a lot of things, maybe we wouldn't have said what we want to say. But sitting from afar, I think that Tariq Lamptey, with the quality he is and everything, he should have gotten more than just 1 year contract over there. Now, let me quickly talk to you about... okay, we will come to Caleb Gironchi, okay? But let me talk to you about these GFA people. Sometimes I just don't understand the Ghana Football Association. Focus on your job. Odru Safo hits back at sports minister for describing some club owners as clueless. So he was sports minister was talking about this Nations FC and Baseke Holy Stars issue that happened, and Nations FC had to boycott the game and all of that. And Odru Safo is an executive member of the Ghana Football Association, executive council member of the Ghana Football Association, and he is speaking like this to the sports minister, to the sector minister. How can you do that? It is... I don't understand. No matter how you don't agree with him on whatever he has said, you cannot speak to the sector minister like that. I don't think the Minister of Health will stand in public and criticize owners of private hospitals and tell them they are clueless. If the Minister of Sports understands football, he wouldn't have said some club owners are clueless. I will blame the GFA, including myself. When Kofi Adams, came into office, we should have given him the code of ethics, disciplinary code, statutes and regulations of the FA. Minister Kofi Adams, for Christ's sake, is not part of the FA. He's not part of the FA. He is bigger. If Kofi Adams is here, the FA is there. The FA, Ghana Football Association, is under Kofi Adams. So how could you have given him code of conduct? What are you saying? It's like he's under your association and now you want to go. You cannot. Man, I don't understand how some of these GFA people, they talk, and when there is no issue, they want to bring an issue. They want to just bring an issue. How can you speak to your sector minister like this? You may not have agreed to what he said. You can explain that this and that is the reason why you shouldn't have said that. Club owners are not clueless. We do this, we do that. But you didn't say that. And now you are just... Okay. Now let's move on and talk to you about Caleb Gironchi, Ghanaian fantastic player who excelled for Ghana Blackstars in the friendly games we played. He did very, very well for the senior national team, the Ghana Blackstars, and he even played out of position. He played as a right back. But according to CIES, they are very much known for statistics and all of that. CIES football, they are saying that most penetrative short passes per 90 minutes under 21 in 60 leagues. Boga, you have to be very cautious of the description. Most penetrative passes. So a certain team is defending. You are an attacker, midfielder or midfielder player, whatever, or a player, and you have to give a penetrative pass to your opponent. Most penetrative passes per 90 minutes in 60 leagues for under 21 players. And we have Ghanaian player Caleb Jirenchi on top of it. He has 1.10. Ben Douak is with 1.81. Here is the catch. PSG's Desiree Doué is the third player with 0.58. Look at the difference between PSG's Desiree Doué and Caleb Jirenchi, Ghanaian international for Norgeland. Now, this tells you that indeed this is a player we must preserve because this guy is a very, very good player. We have the likes of Ada Gule and all of those players in this particular top 10 or so from CIES football, and it is Ghanaian international Caleb Jirenchi who is stopping it. So the right back is good. Right back too, when he attacks, he can give some penetrative passes, but we have to use him at where he can deliver more. And that's why I think that this guy is gradually becoming the next Mohamed Kudus, because if you can give penetrative passes, then it means that you can be the number 10 of the Blackstars of Ghana, or you can be the number 10 of any team. Do you get the point I'm making? Of any team, you can be the number 10. So I am hoping that Coach Utuado and the rest will be looking at Caleb Jirenchi with another eye in terms of all of these issues, so that we can see how things go over there. Now, yesterday, Nations League happened and they won the trophy, Portugal, and a lot of conversations are coming on again. I don't know, the Ronaldo fans, they are so... So before 2022, Ronaldo fans were like, oh, if you want to be the GOAT, you have to win the World Cup. You want to be the GOAT. Yeah. Because they knew that before the 2022 World Cup, Ronaldo wasn't the GOAT. And they knew that Messi was closer to the GOAT argument. So they said, oh, if you have to be the GOAT, you cannot be a GOAT without World Cup. But right now, because Messi has the GOAT, they have come back with a different argument. Oh, a lot of players have World Cups, but only one player has scored 930. Hey, Ronaldo fans, you are struggling. Some of them are like, oh, Nations League, 2 Nations League is equal to 1 euros. So Ronaldo has 2 euros. Nations League is glorified friendly games. It is just what it is. Nations League is never a serious trophy. It is like a community shield. You are just playing a friendly game, but they want it to be slightly competitive, so they've put some trophy on it to entertain everybody. That is just what it is. That is Nations League. Every continent has its major trophy. Europe's own is the Euros, dead, and that is all. There is nothing else. If you come to Africa, we have AFCON. If you go to Europe, it is Euros. If you go to the South Americas, and then this Copa America. It's as simple as that. No country or no continent has 2 trophies to compete for. That is why the Nations League is just a friendly game, glorified friendly games. So you don't win the friendly Nations League and then you think that all of a sudden you have a bragging right. You don't have any bragging right. Yeah, you don't have anything over anybody. Oh, I'm sorry, Ronaldo fans. You don't have anything. It is the truth, Masa. Oh. The goals needed, you can do whatever you want to do in 931 on camera, whatever. Bro, you cannot be the greatest of all time without a World Cup. Ronaldo knows that. Ronaldo, he knows it. He knows it. The next time, I'll come with another argument. I hear an argument of, oh, Portugal isn't a great nation. Before Ronaldo came, Portugal hadn't done anything. So if Ronaldo is able to win the Euros and those things, it is enough. He has done well. He should be in the GOAT argument. Do you know that in the 2022 World Cup, it is Morocco that eliminated Portugal from the World Cup? Sometimes I don't get certain argument too. Morocco eliminates you from the 2022 World Cup, and you think you have the moral right to come and tell everybody that Before Ronaldo, Portugal wasn't going anywhere in the World Cup. So if they are still failing to do it, it is normal. Morocco eliminated you. Morocco hadn't gone to the semi-finals of the World Cup before. Because of Portugal, they were able to be there. In fact, it's not only Morocco, the whole of Africa. None of the African teams had gone to the World Cup semi-finals before, but they were able to do it. They eliminated Portugal from the competition from the FIFA World Cup 2022 to do that particular feat. So what is the argument? Morocco also now omundru semi-final that, but they've reached there. So the fact that you say that this country they hadn't won the World Cup, so it is difficult to win. What is difficult? Everything is difficult in the world. Everything is difficult. Morocco, they hadn't done it. They've done it. Why is it that Portugal cannot do it? Why? You cannot win the World Cup, and you are just trying to have excuses, and fanta. All right, now thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. I don't know if I have a lot of issues to discuss with you again, but it is good. All right. I'll see you in the next one.